My name is Logan, and this is my new life. I come from a town called Good Springs. I travelled across the Mojave desert, trying to hunt down the man that was my would-be murderer. But somewhere along my journey, I realised there was something else. Nipton was the start of it. Seeing what the Legion was capable of, what they would do to the good people that I met along my journey. I couldn't let that happen. I wouldn't. I would rally Veronica and Boone to my side, so that we may work together to undo the Legion's harm. Hey, you two sleep okay last night? Yeah, those bunks aren't the softest things in the world, but hey, we'll sleep them worse, eh? Let's go, Boone. Well, it looks relatively clear outside so far. Let's just hope it stays that way. Alright, so I'm hoping we'll be able to see that colonel before we leave here. I'd like to pass on the information we learned. Shu, I think his name was. Let's see. His office has got to be around here somewhere. Let me guess. Yeah, that must be right. Hi.
Something I can do for you?
Yes, Colonel Shu, I presume? My name is, Logan.
Anders showed up here not too long ago. I'm told you're the one who got him out of the vault.
Yeah.
Can't tell you how relieved I am. Sending him on that mission was a mistake.
Well, I'm glad you can see that. He, on the other hand, well... yeah. Look, you didn't have much of a choice. The things were a growing threat around here. I think we were lucky. If you sent in a large group of men, it would have been a bloodbath. We managed to slip in there relatively unnoticed, and I think the fact that we weren't wearing anything like NCR armor meant that we could actually get a little bit closer. They didn't know who we were at first. We could have just been merchants, and, well, they would have been a little bit less likely to shoot us up thinking we may have valuables on us. But, yeah, you did the right thing.
That's probably true, but I wonder if I should have taken a different strategy entirely. Although my options were certainly limited, with most of our forces tied up garrisoning this place. Regardless, what you did for Anders isn't something he or any of us around here take lightly. We're all glad to have him back. Thank you.
Not a problem. Look, I'm here to provide support. Is there anything you think I might be able to help with?
You don't cook by any chance, do you? Farber's doing his best, but it's hard to manage an army with half my staff in line for the latrine. Honestly, we're fighting a lot of fires right now. The fiends keep pressing their position from Vault 3. We've got the Legion breathing down our necks across the river. We actually took an officer alive last week, but so far he hasn't spoken a word.
Oh, you don't have to worry about that anymore. Managed to get him to talk, in fact. Is there anything else you can think of?
Yeah. On top of everything else, I can't send a patrol on a bathroom break without it being ambushed by someone who heard they were coming. So somebody's getting the word out.
A spy? I thought so. Me and, one of your lieutenants. We interrogated that prisoner. We managed to find out there was a spy here. They're leaking information out to the Legion. Look, I could look into who's leaking information.
Well, why not? Given your recent arrival, at least I can safely rule you out as the leak. I'd like to have absolute trust in my men, but that's just not practical right now. Go ahead and look into it. See what you find. We don't have much to go on right now. Lately, every raiding party in New Vegas seems to have a map of our troop movements. It derails everything. Supplies, reinforcements. And it'll only get worse the longer we let it go on. Captain Curtis is heading up the investigation right now. He can fill you in.
Right, thanks. Look, I have some other questions. Are things mostly quiet here between and the dam? I mean, between you and the Legion? I haven't seen too many skirmishes.
Unfortunately, no. In fact, the word from the ranger stations has been especially concerning lately. Sounds like they've run into overwhelming resistance, and supplies just aren't reaching them. It's been so bad, I asked Sergeant Reyes at Camp Forlorn Hope to look into it, and see how it is that things could be so fouled up there.
And McCarran, Camp McCarran, what's the role here for the NCR? Is this the main center of operations?
It's our main base. We
Yeah.
took it because it lets us keep an eye on the Strip, and it had already been fortified before the Great War. From here, we handle most of the logistics for our operations in Nevada. Troop allocation, supply distribution, intel. Usually General Oliver runs the show here, but he's on his way to the dam now, so I've taken on a lot of his duties here.
Right. Well, I have to admit, you seem pretty calm given things being as bad as they are.
Calm is what you have to be when people look to you,
Yeah,
and it's all you can be when things are out of your hands.
you're right. Well, thank you, Colonel. I will look into whoever is leaking that information. I'll find the bastard, don't worry.
Bye.
Bye. Alright, guys. Over here. Well, I don't think we can leave knowing that someone's leaking information here. It's only going to make their lives harder, and it's going to mean that there's more Legion troops out there. We need to find who that is. I think that's going to start with tracking down whoever's in charge of this investigation. Alright. Let's get a move on, eh? Here's our friend. I don't think there's any more officers up here. Might have a better bet looking downstairs. Oh, jeez. Let's see. Anyone else? Doesn't look like it. Oh.
Morning. A little busy at the moment, but I can talk.
Great. What is this place exactly?
This? The OSI lab. We don't get many visitors. The smell puts people off, I think. Nobody ever said science would smell clean and fresh. Anyway, you get used to it if you give it some time.
Right. So, you're a scientist here?
I know I don't sound the part. Get raised by Brahmin ranchers and you never lose the twang. Drives Hildern crazy. But I know every inch of the power grid from Hoover Dam to Shady Sands. That's what we do here. Try to optimize the power output from the dam.
Right.
Some of the others are working on an agricultural project, but truth be told, they aren't making much progress. Not yet, anyway.
Let me guess. A lot of that power's sucked up by Vegas as well? Well, what's your role here specifically, other than managing the power?
Head researcher. Mostly on the dam project, but I help out on other things when they need me. Gotta be flexible.
Right. Anything I can lend a hand with? I'm in the area for a while.
You mean give you work? No, that'd be up to the administrator, Hildern. He's back there in his office. Between you and me, I don't think he ever leaves. Plenty of mercs go in to see him, though.
Right. Mercenaries, what exactly for?
I can't say.
Right.
We're not supposed to talk about the research. Not the details. If you're interested, I'm sure he'd see you.
Right. Alright, thank you.
Nice to meet you.
You too.
If you need anything, I'm almost always in the lab.
Thanks a lot. Sounds like something shady's going on there. Excuse me. Hi.
Hey.
My name's Logan.
A pleasure to meet you. I'm Dr. Thomas Hildern, Director of Operations, OSI East. I presume you're here about Vault 22?
Yes. Yeah, that's right, Dr. Hildern. Vault 22, that's right.
Wonderful. Straight to it, then. Have you signed the release forms? No? Doesn't matter. We'll keep that to ourselves. Vault 22. Where to begin?
Alright, carry on, yes.
Imagine, if you will, the wasteland in bloom. vast fields of corn that grow from seeds and produce their bounty in the space of a month. Orchards of trees, their branches weighed halfway to the ground, hung with fat, ripe oranges, a harvest that could feed a city or a nation. And all this, requiring no more than a few drops of precious water and the efforts of only a handful of human farmers. Impossible?
It sounds like it, I'd say so.
A realist. We have that in common. A year ago, I'd have said the same. But what if I was to tell you that the wasteland can yield an endless bounty, and that the secret may lie a mere few miles from where we stand? We need only reach out and take it, and for that, I need you.
I don't know. Scientific discovery was never so simple as that.
Isn't it? One directs one's efforts, or the efforts of others, toward a goal, and progress is made. It's a matter of incentives, nothing more. I believe that the inhabitants of Vault 22 unlock the secrets of vegetative growth. Plants are spilling from their gate. No one tends them. No one waters them. Yet they multiply and spread in all directions. Find the reason for this miraculous growth, and I promise you the OSI will see that you are generously compensated.
All right. I'll do it.
Good. No need to check in with the NCR authorities. I can authorize your payment from OSI accounts.
Really?
Vaults typically contain a server room on a lower level, where they would have backed up their research data. A computer room, you understand? Download all the information on the central server to your Pip-Boy, and you'll be certain to bring me any notes or samples that you find, won't you?
Yeah, sure. Is there anything else I should know about this vault?
I thought it was a fairly straightforward assignment. It's a simple question of retrieving the data, which shouldn't prove overly challenging. Downloading the data will be handled by your Pip-Boy. You might think of yourself as a mere means of conveyance. No insult intended, of course.
Right. Mind if I ask you some other questions?
Oh? What might those be?
Tell me more about what the OSI does exactly.
The Office of Science and Industry. It's a rather expansive topic. I could talk for hours, but I'm sure I'd bore you. Suffice to say, we are the leading edge of the NCR. Our work focuses on practical matters: medicine, engineering, biology. The dam, for instance. OSI routes its energy supply to our cities in the West. That's only one responsibility of this office.
You said that you're the director of the OSI, is that correct?
Director of the entire OSI? Me? If I didn't know better, I'd say you were trying to plant seditious ideas in my head.
No.
No, I direct our eastern operations. I've been responsible for squeezing unprecedented levels of power from the dam. I'm also confronting the problem of food production in what little spare time I have, but I've found some promising leads.
Right. And you're doing all these things yourself, are you?
Yes, with the assistance of my team, of course.
Right. Well, what other responsibilities does this office have?
We aid some programs the Republic has sponsored involving sharecropper farms in the area. But those haven't panned out too well from what I hear. There have been complaints about the amount of water we're supplying.
They have
But
been.
those are just excuses for lack of diligence, I'm sure.
I think you're wrong in that case. I've talked to the farmers. They have a problem. So, you control the dam from here?
Directly? No. But we attempt to maximize its output. You have no idea how difficult it is to provide power to an entire nation. I also have high hopes for our Helios 1 facility. Unfortunately, I can't say the same for the 2 scientists who are working there. So far, they've only managed to achieve 1% power output. I'd send help if I could spare the personnel.
One last thing. What exactly do you think the NCR's chances are against the Legion?
To be frank, I have no idea. I leave the fighting to Colonel Shu, and I expect him to leave the science to me. Too many people have opinions on things they know nothing about. And the more ignorant they are, the more opinions they have.
That's true, at least. Well, thank you for your time, Dr. Hilton.
Yes. Goodbye.
All right, let's go.
Did Dr. Hildern... This really isn't any of my business, but did he give you a job?
Yes, well, why so interested?
Not interested. More concerned. It's just... You're not the first person he sent to Vault 22. Really? And I know he'd never tell you. There were a lot of mercs, one after another. None of them came back. Then about a week ago, there was a scientist, Keeley. She's unusual. Not the sort of person you'd expect, but she's an absolute genius, and he didn't mention her? No. Not even her name?
No.
Or any of the other mercs?
No, he definitely didn't mention anything at all.
But now he's hired you.
Yeah.
Which means one of two things. Either he heard back from Keeley, and she failed, or he's given up on her. Listen, I make a fair wage, but I'm not rich. Not by any means. Maybe my kind of money wouldn't appeal to your average merc. But I'm willing to pay you if you'll find Keeley and make sure she's safe. Isn't right leaving her out there. No idea if she's alive or dead.
Look, you don't have to pay me, all right? I won't take your money if someone's life's at risk. If I can find her, I will.
I had a good feeling about you. Moment you walked in. I mean it.
Thanks. Hey, look, do you mind if I ask you some other questions?
Of course. Anything.
Dr. Hildern. What can you tell me about him?
The director? He's very well-spoken and
Shady?
knowledgeable.
He seemed to focus on results. Not so much the people. Does that sound right to you?
He's not what you'd call warm. Unless he wants something from you. And even then, it's kind of a cold warm. Most of the time, I focus on the science and try to forget him. He doesn't get mixed up in any actual work, though he tells people that he does.
So, does Dr. Hildern take credit for your work? Talking to him, he seemed to mention very little his team that supported him.
He sure does. Everyone knows it. I've just got to endure this job until the project is finished. But abandoning Keeley... He crossed a line. Taking credit for other people's work is one thing. Yeah. Sending people to die in the waste is another. If Hildern tries to recruit any more mercs, I'm gonna warn them. What can he do to me? I'm the only one who can run this lab.
I suppose that's true. Is there anything else you can tell me about Keeley?
Keeley's brilliant. An absolute genius. She plays at being mean, but it's all a front. When you've lived as long as she has, you get defensive around new people. Who wants to make a friend when you know you'll outlive them?
Exactly how old is this Keeley?
I couldn't get her to say, but she talked about the war. The Great War, when the bombs fell, like she'd been there.
Jesus.
So I'm guessing pretty old.
Yeah.
200 years? Maybe
What?
more.
So is she a ghoul? How did Keeley and Hildern get along before all of this?
Like a Brahmin and a Deathclaw, though I'm not sure which would be which. Bad analogy, maybe. They're both Deathclaws in their way.
Right.
Keeley hates Hildern. She says he's more politician than scientist, and gets in the way of true discovery. And Hildern hates Keeley because... well, because every time they meet, she makes him look like an ass. In front of important people, usually.
Does Hildern have any ties to the Followers of the Apocalypse at all? It's just a connection I'm trying to make.
My father used to say good things about them, but that was years ago. Back when they teach farmers and ranchers about crop rotation and the like. Nowadays, they've changed. They're doing what they can to discredit the NCR, give us a bad name with the locals. Dr. Hildern trained with them years ago. Not me, though. I'm an OSI girl.
I wonder if he still has ties. They've asked me to do some pretty shady things in the past. Well, thanks for your time anyway, Dr. Williams. I'll be fine to try and find Keeley.
Right. Stay safe.
Will do, thanks. Let's get a move on. Alright, let's try and find this person who's in charge. Alright. Curtis. Yeah, that's right. You're gonna try and track him down. We haven't checked around this side yet. Let's have a look. We can't let the Legion have the advantage here. It must be one of these. Oh. Hello.
What is it?
My name is Logan. I was sent to see you. You're Captain Curtis, is that correct?
Nice to meet you. I'm Curtis.
Yeah. Look, Colonel Shu wanted me to help you look into the recent intelligence leaks.
Smart man. I could use somebody who can operate under the radar around here.
Good.
Whoever our mole is, he's been slippery. Whenever one of the MPs gets too close, he changes his habits. Our last lead went cold weeks ago.
Shit. Okay, well, in that case, where should I start?
You want my advice? Start by talking to people with a lot of eyes in the field. People like Lieutenant Boyd or Sergeant Contreras.
Boyd.
Maybe. Careful with Contreras, though. He's not above suspicion himself. Keep me apprised of any leads you get. This guy's gotten a lot of my men killed. I'm just itching to return the favor.
Okay, alright. Well, thanks, Captain.
Later.
Yeah. Alright. Let's go have a chat to Boyd then, shall we? Come on. She must know something, at least. We know we can trust her. Well, at least I think so. I swear I remember seeing her around here somewhere. This is Colonel Shu's, though. Maybe she was upstairs. This place is like a maze for me already. Ah, yeah. Boyd.
You got something to say, or do you always look like that?
I actually do this time.
You're back.
Yeah. Hey, look, have you noticed anything suspicious lately? I'm trying to follow up that lead that we learned from our Legion friend.
Now, what kind of MP would I be if I didn't notice anything suspicious? I've had soldiers go AWOL, break-ins, thefts, you name it.
Okay. Who's missing then?
Well, there's Anders. He's a ranger. That one's not suspicious so much as worrisome. He left on a dangerous assignment. Colonel Shu sent him out. Now I think he feels guilty not having any way to check up on him.
Anders. What else can you tell me about Anders? I might know him.
I don't know him very well myself. I seem to remember that he was the man to call on if you needed someone to get in and get out quietly. Colonel Shu would really be the person to talk to.
Right. Well, if he's the man I think he is, then he's safe. Know that much at least. I think I may have run into him in Vault 3. So, you said there'd been thefts as well?
Not the kind of things you like to see go missing. No witnesses yet. I've got my money on Sergeant Contreras, who's supposed to be in charge of distribution, the little weasel. But he's too slick to let anyone catch him doing it. We've searched his possessions 12 times. Nothing.
Okay. I'll keep an eye out for missing supplies then.
Good. The more guns you can recover, the more I'll be able to use to shoot Contreras for being inept.
Right. Well, still that doesn't explain the intelligence leaks. Break-ins, can you tell me about those?
Maybe break-in isn't the right word. We didn't find signs of forced entry, but I've had reports of someone sneaking into the control tower at night. It's probably just a meeting spot for a steamy military base love affair. Kids today. But it bothers me that they didn't break in. It means they have an access code. Most soldiers around the base don't have that.
So you're guessing it's someone more higher up. Look, would you be willing to give me the control tower access key so I can check it out? I think I can feel a stakeout coming on.
Sure, if you want to investigate. It's not like there's anything to steal up there, just a bunch of old communications equipment. If you can find out any more, I'd be interested to hear it.
Of course.
There's something about this I really don't like. And if I weren't tied up here, I'd be staking it out personally.
Hey, I'm sure. Hey, well, it's been nice talking. I'll keep you up to date with what happens. We'll find the bastard.
Yep. See you around.
Alright. Well, if there's been break-ins at night, it means we gotta wait for night. It's the morning now. I hate to see a day go by. But maybe it's exactly what we need. Maybe we just need... oh, sorry. Some time. Some time to think and reflect on what's happened. There's still a bit of a trek to get down to your place, V. That's definitely next on the agenda, but I don't think I can leave here knowing that Legion spy is leaking information out. It's going to be getting more of your friends killed, Boone. We can't let that happen. We need to catch whoever's doing this. I think we spend the day here, we take stock on what we have, try and fill up on some supplies. Who knows, that food might actually not be that bad. It'd make us feel better as well, I'm sure. We can afford a day. We need one. Alright, well, how about we meet near the control tower, close to dark. You two can go about your ways, do whatever it is that you feel like today. We'll have a day off. Alright. Well, we'll see you after dark. Now, I think I'm gonna get some food. Stock up on supplies. Yeah. Who knows? I might actually be able to pick up some extra ammunition. And so I spent the rest of the day organizing my things. I even bought some street clothes. Decided that it'd probably be best against wearing heavy metal armor when I'm walking around town. I don't want to be scaring folks off now. And before I knew it, it was time for action. Hey, you two. I hope you've had a good day. It sounds like it's a bit rough out there, but I think it's dark enough now. We should move out, see if anyone's in there, and if they are, then we'll have some questions for them. Hang on. I should put this to good use. Let's see. Seal it on there. Alright. Okay. You can both hear me okay still? Good. Let's get ready to move out. Okay. I can see okay, so follow me, alright? Control tower. That must be it there. Yeah, looks like it. Let me just check. I've got a mark on our Pip-Boy. Yeah, that's the one. Alright, let's move. The rain should help. Should help disguise our footsteps. No one should hear us coming. Even so, we should stay quiet. Stay close. Shit, watch out. Hole. Okay, there's a chance we could run into trouble up there, so just have weapons ready, okay? We don't know what to expect. Okay. Let's hope we don't have to use them, but... hell, if we do, that's the way it's gotta be. Okay.
Lupa, this is Frumentarius Picus.
Shh.
Over.
You hear that?
Go ahead, Picus.
Afternoon patrol enters fiend territory at 1300. Have them mind that stretch.
Shit.
Fiends will be alerted.
You hear that?
Roger, Lupa.
What's the status of your primary mission, Picus?
Charges are set. Detonation will occur as the train leaves the station. Over.
Train.
How long?
Fuck.
Couple of minutes. Over.
10-4. Keep us updated.
Shit, we have to stop it. Hey!
What are you doing here? You don't have clearance.
Yeah? Well, I have clearance for catching spies. I heard everything.
I don't know what you mean. Aha!
Take him down!
Run from me.
Come on. Come on. He's down. He's down. I'll check him. What have we got? Activation code. That must be something to do with it. Alright. Okay, come on, we need to move. Oh, shit! I'm okay. We need to go. Come on, move. Okay, come on, move. We need to go. We need to get there quickly. Oh, god damn it, my leg is killing me. Okay. Alright, where the hell was that entrance? Okay, it's gotta be along here somewhere. I can't see it. Come on, look. Okay, we need to head round. We need to move fast. Oh, that son of a bitch. Okay, we need to stop it. Okay, is this us here? Yeah, that's right. Okay, alright, we need to move quickly. We need to get to that monorail. We need to stop it. Okay, come on. No time to stop and talk.
The ranger vets are on their way from
We just need to go.
Never seen one before.
Is this the right way? Yes. Keep moving. Oh shit, it sounds like one's moving. Okay, almost there. Turn that off. Keep moving. Oh shit. No, come on. Is this it? No. No, where is it? Damn it. Okay, come on. We can make it. Oh god, my leg's killing me. Oh shit. Okay, it's gotta be here somewhere. Okay. Right, where from here? Yes. Okay, that's gotta be it. Yeah. Come on. That's gotta be right. Where is this motherfucking thing? Okay, this is it. Okay, we need to be fast. Okay, come on. Think. Where could it be? Okay, it's gotta be in here somewhere. Just look carefully. Come on. Damn it. It's not around here, no. Come on, look. Hang on. Here, look. I can see something. Okay. Get the code. Alright. See if this works. Come on. Yes. We did it. I think we actually did it. Oh, fuck. Okay. We need to get back to Shu. Alright, let's move. I can't believe it. Alright, back inside. Okay, alright, I think I can get this thing off now. Okay, let's see. Just unstrap that. Yeah. Alright, let's move. We did it. We actually did it. He's gonna be happy to hear that. Oh, shit. Colonel.
Something I can do for you?
Yeah, I've got some really good news.
Yes? What is it?
Okay, you won't be having any problems with intelligence leaks anymore.
No? What happened?
It was Curtis. He's in the Legion. I have no idea how he managed to infiltrate you. I can prove he tried to blow up the monorail. I stopped it just in time. I think it was about ready to leave. It would have been real bad. That monorail was going to Vegas. It wouldn't have been good.
Curtis? He's been in the NCR long before our conflict with the Legion. There's just no way. I hope you're mistaken, but somehow I don't think so. It'd explain a lot.
Yeah.
This is much worse than anyone expected. There could be others, too. You've done everything that was asked of you. You have my personal thanks for this. And I'll make sure you receive the credit you deserve.
Thanks. I appreciate that. Look, I think we're going to be staying here one more night and then we're going to be on our way. But look, it's been a pleasure helping and I'll do what I can on the wasteland, I promise.
Bye.
All right. think we can call it a night again. It's damn late. We need to hit the hay. We'll deserve to rest again. Jeez.